Hey y'all, just adding in this part after I've already filmed the episode, but it's going to be put at the beginning. Uh, Due to some editor issues and stuff, we had one editor have to step down. Uh, I'm doing the Constar review show completely myself off of my phone, and I have limited editing skills and knowledge and everything like that. I'm putting a link to the episode that I'm going to be discussing down here. I can't actually put it in the review myself. So if y'all are unfamiliar with the episode, go ahead and click on that link down in the description and join me back here afterward, after you've already watched the episode, to get my thoughts on it. All right. Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I apologize for that. Had some issues come up with editing and all that, trying to learn some new editing stuff on my phone here. Uh, Unfortunately, it's not going to be as polished as it was before on Constar Review. But hey, we're back. Sorry for the delay. Like I say, we had some issues come up. The editor had to step down. If y'all have watched my other show, Nerd in Texoma, you know about some personal issues for me that have come up. Had to go film Constar the motion picture. So it's been a little while, but we're back with Constar Review. And today we're begin. Let me start that over again. Today we're going to be talking about Starship Valiant animals. Now this is, not exactly on the Constar. This covers the Constar universe per se. So, we have, this is back in the days when Menard was still on the Valiant. So, there's not, again, not the Constar, but we see some of the characters that we're going to see later on in Constar stories and how it ties together in the greater universe. Wow. What can I say here? I mean, wow. Michael King has done an excellent job in the writing for this story. He's done an excellent job in finding folks that can do the visual effects and the sound editing. I mean, wow. The character of Chief Hilton is one of those. He's pretty complex. You kind of don't know whether to like him, hate him, feel sorry for him. I mean, it goes in waves. Sometimes you're just like, what is that dude's problem? And then sometimes it's like, whatever hurt him in the past, you just feel really sorry for him. And then other times you're just like, dude, get over yourself. He initially comes off as very gruff, very duty oriented, meaning he's there, he's ready to do his job, follow the orders, get in, do it, get the heck out. And that can That can easily happen to anybody in, say, a stressful situation. They focus on just the job. They are there to do the job and go home, get out of there. Then we start seeing a little bit of his intolerant and racial issues start to creep up with the dregs, or as he calls them, dregs. I believe it's Dragon. And he just hates them. He calls them animals. He's, like they're a vile, vile thing. And that's when we start seeing the racism kind of creep in. He sees them as lesser beings who are only worthy to be exterminated. Uh, I mean, I don't know what happened to him in the past. It's not really stated in this episode what has happened to him in the past to make him feel that way, make him think that way. And then later on, at the end of the story, we see his attitude shift just a little bit. One of the dregs actually ends up saving his life. And we see him soften up a little bit, not much, but just a little bit. It's hard to tell if his character will ever walk away from the racist beliefs that he held. One can hope, since this is Star Trek, but this is written with a more real world situation, and Michael King has done an excellent job in making the morality of things, making that yes, even today in regular human society there are racist folks out there that still cling on to to old beliefs, to old thought systems where a certain group is less than another group. And that's totally not right. I mean, every group has skills, has things they're good at, things they're bad at. They all play a purpose in this. And that's also seen in the casting of the ambassador being a young child. Actually teaching this older officer, hey, you can't keep thinking the same way. You can't keep holding on to those old beliefs. You've got to change, you've got to adapt. And I think that's a really, really good story, a really good message that unfortunately a lot of people still need to hear. I mean, yeah. Now, as far as the technical stuff, I mean, oh my gosh. Like I say, the effects, with the writing, great, spot on. I mean, I've got a shot I'll try and put up here of the new ship that was designed for this alien species. Wow. I mean, very cool. All of the special effects in the episode, again, very cool. There are times that, your mind is going, hey, that's got to be computer generated, a special effect, but you can't really see where the effect is and where the reality is, from the filming on scene. I mean, wow, the mountains, if those were real, wow. I would love to travel to that location one day, or a location similar, and be able to see stuff like that, because that is amazing. The cinematography of, just moving around everything. Wow. I'm I'm like I say again, I'm not sure if it's CGI, if it's drone effect, flying a drone over a mountain range and capturing the video of that. I mean, I don't know how he did it, but he did it. It's awesome. One thing that might be like a technical issue is the Valiant is seen in one scene, and I'll try and get the picture of it up over here, firing photon torpedoes from the back of the ship, right underneath the shuttle bay. I might be wrong. Probably am, possibly. I don't jump on my butt if I am. But as far as I know, the original Constitution class starships didn't have aft torpedo launchers. Then again, there's a line later on in the discussion between Bishop and Menard that the Valiant is a highly upgraded ship of its class. So it's possible that in those upgrades, that was something that was added to the ship, as putting some torpedo launchers in the aft of the ship, which would make sense. And you're not always going to get attacked head on. Sometimes they're going to sneak up on you from the back, and you need a way to defend yourself. The other thing that I have to say is, I'm going to put up a couple of pictures. That jacket, that command jacket that Captain Bishop has, that is so freaking cool. I want to know where he found that, where he got that, because that is very cool. It fits in with the TOS style perfectly. I mean, wow. Again, great little found item that fits in and builds the story even better. I mean, it doesn't really add to the story, but it adds to the sense that there's more to Star Trek than what we got to see on TV in the original series. It just adds to the backstory, adds to the fun of it. I love seeing little things like that pop up in fan films where it's just a normal, average, everyday thing, and repurposed into Star Trek, and it fits just perfectly. So All right, like I say, there's a little bit different on the editing. They got the link to the video to the episode down below. I can't edit that in. Either don't have the capability of doing that on my phone or don't know how to do that on my phone. Maybe one day we'll find another editor who can do that. Maybe I'll figure out a way to do that. I'm not sure. But I hope y'all have enjoyed this return to Constar Review. There's going to be more coming up. It's going to be on Saturdays at 1 o'clock Central. My Nerd in Texoma is always going to be on, or always as far as I know, will be on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. So join me at both of those times, or one of those times as you have time, or which one you enjoy. And I will see y'all in the next video. All right. Bye.